Today we'll do the review of Tata Consultancy services on Glassdoor, and as you can see, there are a lot of reviews which is rep- reported and which is published for Tata Consultancy Services (TCS). The overall rating is 3.9. Anything above 3.5 you can consider as a good rating or good company to join. Why you typically come here? So if you are new to the Glassdoor, Glassdoor is a company where you can come for job searches and for looking to the reviews. So these reviews are provided by the current employees or the previous employees. Anonymous reviews are there. There is no name which will appear here, and you will see also the review of the company. You will see the review of the CEOs, approvals and all. And about 77% people want is saying they can recommend to a friend to join this company. What are some of the major pros? Good company for starting career. You will get good onset opportunities as well. And what are the common or average cons for related to TCS? Is it salary hike and low salary for the experienced people? So let's see, and based on this rating, so you will see for some of the good companies such as Nvidia or Microsoft, it is more than 4.1, 4.0. So we'll review each and every company. So let's review today the TCS. So here one thing you should be careful. Many times companies ask the employees to add the fake reviews or ask third-party companies to provide the fake reviews. Why this is done? This is done so that the bad reviews can be suppressed. So if you're on the first page, if there is a bad reviews, then if someone who wanted to or join, or someone who got the offer of TCS, if they will come here to check the reviews, and if on the first page itself there is bad reviews, then definitely it's not good sign for the company, and candidate may not join. So that's why many companies, I'm not saying it's done by TCS as well, but many companies does that to suppress the bad reviews. They add the good fake reviews, and this is done by the current employees or by the third party companies as well. Okay. So mostly, so you should typically target on both good and bad reviews. But as per the human psychology, like if you take the service of hotel or airlines, so until unless we feel bad, we don't add the reviews. So mostly people who feel good typically don't add, and people who have the bad experience typically they add the reviews for the companies. So let's see, we'll go through one by one, and the overall also how it works. TCS in general, so they have 3.1 out of 5, and for the services they got 3.9, for culture and values 4.1, and for career opportunities 3.7. So for culture, people are recommended it more. Culture is better, I would say, in this case. And sometimes the reviews decrease as well. So in this case, out of 3.1, rating is decreased by -1% over the last 12 months. Means if the company is improving, then it will grow. If company is not improving and deteriorating, then in that case it will you can see the review will even decrease, the overall review. Now let's move to the next page. You can go through the salaries, jobs available, interviews, experience, everything you can find here. What are the cons? This is for assistant, someone who was the assistant consultant. Written that slow life, low compensation, and there is politics involved as well. TCS is a big company with more than lakhs of employees, 2-3 lakhs of employees in India, across the world as well. You can think of politics. Definitely there will be there, especially with the older employees who is sitting in the company. They will definitely try to do the politics. Even with the people writing, the current employees who is writing. So there's less pressure, more time to study, but the cons is less increments and no development projects. This may happen because TCS is a big company. They have lots of projects which they've done in the past, lots of maintenance work they do. It's not a product-based company, so there may be a chance where there is no development project which might be coming. Salary credited on time. This can not be the pros, because definitely you said we work for the salary, and salary we should definitely get on time. Okay. Low hike on yearly increment, that is typically seen in Indian companies. Most of the companies in last 2 3 years we have seen, for the existing employees they don't do more increments. Sometimes they say that TCS is a brand, you're working here, the brand value they take more, and they may give the less hike. This happens with IBM and Wipros as well. Increment is too low for the experience. This is the consistent cons that people have written. So if you are thinking of high salary hike, so that is something TCS doesn't support high salary. Again, the cons is TCS offer very less salary. So even though it is number one in India in terms of services, and consultancy services and software, it offers very less salary to its employees. Okay. Now, work-life balance. People have said good work-life balance. You can see. Salary again is a concern for, and security is there. Since there is a good work-life balance, you have the job security in TCS. Tata is typically known for the job securities. So that is something you will definitely see in the reviews of TCS. It One of the cons is the company will follow list of processes. So being a part of the MNCs, and they need to adhere to multiple certificates, and they need to follow the many guidelines. Being an MNC company, that's why you will see lots of processes which is followed. It's not only in TCS, but you will find it in most of the MNCs companies. They have to follow many processes and documentations work. And again, the pros is health insurance and work-life balance. We have already talked about it. Health insurance typically every company gives you, and don't expect salary hike at all. They say even if this employee has given 5-star rating, but the salary hike is a concern. That so if you are thinking of joining this company, if you got this offer, got any offer from TCS, and in the beginning they might give you, but later on the salary growth is very less. Then some people doesn't find any cons as of now. This is also new and interesting. Like, you need to do the same kind of routine work all day and day after day. So this may happen if you are working in a maintenance project where the similar type of job you need to do on every day. You may lose the interest. You may not be able to do good development work. Again, the salary hike is less. This is one of the cons of this company. Now I'll not read this, because this is a very common cons that is given by all the employees in the review. Appraisal is 9 to 10% only to the CTC part. Slow career growth. So if you are thinking of great career growth and frequent career growth, then this may not be the right place for you as per the review. No increment in terms of promotion or salary or on-site opportunities. Now this is kind of confusing as well. Like, few people have said that there are on-site opportunities, and so it will be based on the project that where you are working on, in which project you are there, on which client you are there. So if you are working for the Indian client, definitely there will not be any on-site opportunities. But if you are working for the US European client, then definitely you may get the opportunity, on-site opportunity. Now everyone in TCS doesn't cannot and will not get the on-site opportunities. But as far as I know, few people definitely get opportunities, on-site opportunities. Less annual hikes is the common thing in the reviews. Do not expect salary hike. Job guarantee, definitely it's there. For the starters, this is not a good company. Not sure, because he has written good learnings, but it's not good for starters. But for starters, learning is something very important. Now let's go to the next review. If it is interesting, then I'll stop there. Not a better choice for starters or beginners. This is also getting repeated as well. Your creativity power will decrease if you work continuously in these units. So this is very interesting. So why your creativity will decrease? It means that you will not get good work or good problems to solve. So that may be one of the reason this guy has written. Growth is very less here. Holidays, work from office would be more helpful. Work culture timings are perfect, and you will see the activities and environment is quite good compared to other maybe. You will enjoy the Indian festival. You'll get good holidays as well. Now this is RMG system is not good. I don't know what is RMG system in TCS. Less opportunities to build career. As far as since this is the number one consultancy in India, there should be good opportunity to build career, but people have written in the cons. Opportunities are there for the high performance or good performance. So this is you will find this in every company. So if you are performing good, then only you will get the good opportunity. If you're not performing good, then definitely you will not go on site. You will not get good opportunities. And sometimes work pressure is high. Many people have said work-life balance is good, but it depends on the kinds of client, kinds of project that you are working on. You may have good work-life balance, or you may find pressure as well. No growth in the company. The company is definitely growing. It's about individual whether he is growing or not. Still, he has written good. I don't know why. So if you don't see the growth in the company, why you will give it the 5-star rating? So consider this the many things, as there may be fake reviews as well, which comes. So like if he has gotten good, then nothing as of now, all are good. That makes sense. But if you are giving good and writing no growth in the company, then it contradicts itself in the reviews. Let's see what is the next interesting. Okay, here good staff and supportive team, right? Nice. Lack of privacy and not good food. So this he is talking about the cafeteria. If you'll bring your own tiffin, then or lunches, then you will not have this issue. Lack of privacy. Why lack of privacy? I don't know. Maybe privacy in terms of you'll not get time to do your own work. Definitely you should not get time to do the personal stuff. Increments and ratings are biased. This is common issues in many companies. People who don't get good ratings or hikes say increments are and ratings are biased. And we have we went through many reviews which says that increments are bad, and also politics is there in the company. So this is in line with that, those statements only. Biased increments and hikes. So if you join as a freshers, continue to stay longer, then you will not get good salary, which is common in all the companies. If you are stuck in a given company, you will not get good hikes. Unless it is a good product based company, then definitely you will get good hikes. um, so low increment salary, he has repeated it in loops 6 times. This guy definitely didn't get good hikes. It's more than 5 year old. More than 5 year he worked for this company, and he was a former employees. So pros, one of the employees more than worked for more than 8 years here. One of the best organization to work for. Tremendous work-life balance, excellent organization and management structure. And con, it depends on the person to person. Yes, there is every organization, but in my opinion, people should judge as per their perceptions. Then we have low year-on-year average salary growth. This is interesting. Projects are given without considering your skill set. Appraisal is very low. So definitely this should not be practiced. If you have suppose a skill set of Java, and if you are given the project of .NET or PHP or Python, definitely that should not be done. So project should be given considering your skill set. Then one of the cons is so much delay in communication between different departments and the employees. So we have we went through multiple reviews where it says there is a lot of process to follow. So this delay in communication definitely maybe because of the processes that they are following. Slow stagnant growth, this is very common. And this even though he has given 4-star rating, if you're looking for a career growth, this is not your place. So whenever you try to join, or if you're working for a company, you definitely look for the career growth. But it says if this you are looking for career growth, this is not your place. So this is not good for a company which is number one in India in terms of software consultancy, and it is renowned in the world as well. Progress and rating depends on the manager, but it depends on manager in every company. So if the manager, some team manager may be good, some team manager may not be good, but manager will be there whichever company you join, who will rate you, and based on your rating and your performance, you will get the hikes and increments. Let's see any interesting. He has given 4-star rating, good work-life balance, good colleagues, low salary, forced to participate in corporate events. Now this is like it depends on person to person. Many people take this as an opportunity to learn new things, to get the opportunity to be involved in corporate events and learn there. If you are not that kind of person, and you can skip those, but here you are forced to participate in the corporate events. You'll get free lunch or dinner as well. So attending corporate events is not bad, I would say. And then good and supportive work-life balance. Work-life balance is everyone has written, and hike is less that everyone most of the people have written. So this is good, I would say. My suggestion: don't join as a fresher. So it's not good place for fresher or starter. That also many people have written. Pay is very less, common thing. Recently difficult if once left. Yeah. HR hiccups are there. So it also depends on HR to HR. Like this is not a common problem in TCS, but it depends on HR to HR and team to team as well. Many people don't see any cons. Nice learning opportunity for freshers. Unavailability for fast track career growth and opportunities. This is common query in TCS. People have said that they had less or very slow growth rate. Then less salary, no points to say. Work-life balance is good in this company. Comparatively less hike in appraisals. So overall, we can see that, and this is also common thing coming up regularly. Will not get project based on your skill. This should not be definitely done. You should get projects based on your skill set for sure. Less opportunities to build your career. Cons is the salary hike is a cons, promotion is a cons, high client is a cons, less growth of salary. So we can maybe conclude on this TCS part. Like it's a good place. You'll get chance to learn. There is and you'll get a lot of exposure, to the client. You may get opportunity for the overseas on-site opportunities as well, and salary or good growth or quick growth may not be possible in TCS if you are thinking of joining. So this is the common thing. I would recommend you to go through the reviews and ratings, and reviews and ratings changes as well. So don't stop on the first page of reviews and ratings. Definitely go through at least 10 to 15 pages, because as I said in the beginning, uh, many companies give this uh, fake reviews, add the fake reviews, ask the third party or the current employees to give the ratings on the Glassdoor and also on the LinkedIn as well. So if you're looking for stability, TCS is good. If you're looking for good learning environment but learn new technology, this is not the place. uh, and it also depends on your luck. If you get good projects and good managers, you may get good salary hikes and increments as well. Sometimes project manager do the macro management. You will see this in many companies. It totally depends on manager to manager, nothing related to company. People having a skill set should be retained. I think people are not getting retained here. Project related stuff is not easy and transparent. Maybe due to the policies, or since it's a big company, they don't share everything. There is a work pressure, so this it depends on the project to project actually. So what I was saying, people have written here as well. People say TCS good place, work-life balance, but it is not always true. It depends on the project. Appraisal rate is very less. So if you are thinking of good hikes, frequent hikes, then this is not the place. Sometimes it is very exhausted for less salary. Good exposure to technologies you'll get here. Um, Less salary, less increments. We know job security is less work pressure. That's why there is a work-life balance. Okay, we'll stop at maybe page 20th. We'll stop. Uh, People do correct the things as well, so there may be many cons which might be existing, which might exist earlier and may not exist right now. Less salary, less hikes. These are and these are the recent comments. 27 June. I mean, 5 days early. People are writing salaries less salary hikes. So this is the common issues in TCS these days. Projects are given randomly. It's not given according to the skill set listed in your resume. Only issues for me is salary hike. Salary hike is the issue for many people. That's why we work. Less package and high work. So this depends on your project. If you're lucky, you will get less work and more package. But if you are not lucky, you will get less package and high work. Salary is less compared to its competitors. These are the latest issues. And people might be joining other companies due to the less salary hike. It is incredibly hard to switch to the projects or leave them, and it depends completely on your manager. So if you want to switch to other projects that you think is good or better, it depends on your manager in TCS whether you can do that or not. In many companies I found this is the same issue. Manager decides whether you can leave the project or whether you can join a new project or not. No salary, no bonus appraisal, and not judging according to performance. Politics is there that we have seen and read earlier as well. Politics is there. It will be, you will feel the politics in bigger companies. Don't get surprised to see all this. Okay. This is the last review overall. And slow promotion concept, employees speed up all the process is slow. We have seen that. Nothing bad in the company. Gradual growth is slower salary increment. Basic salary is also less. Okay, so we went through 20 pages of reviews, and we have seen that the overall reviews of TCS is where people are mostly comparing TCS with other competitors is salary hikes, less increments, less chances of growth or slow growth, a lot of process to be followed. But it can be considered good company if you are thinking of good project work-life balance. Many times it depends on your managers to who takes care of your growth, on-site opportunities, and your salaries as well. So, and sometimes your luck also decides whether you fall into the good project and good managers, under good projects and good managers. So overall, it is kind of satisfying, I would say. If you are concerned about the salary growth opportunities, then this is not the right place. But if you are thinking of stability, money is not the first concern for you, this can be the place for you. TCS. We'll do again review of the TCS maybe in future videos. And if you are thinking we should do the review of other companies as well, do write in the comment section. And if you think the videos are helpful, do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching our video.